cycle, we've endorsed about 300 different candidates, from people running for Congress, governor's office, state legislatures, United States Senate, about 300. Gabby and I have traveled around the country and campaigned for dozens of them. There's a small subset of that, a small group where we have invested a lot of money to try to help the person get elected. And one of those candidates, because we were really excited and saw a great opportunity to get rid of a bad member of Congress and replace him with a great member of Congress, is here in Texas 7 with Liz Fletcher. We're working really hard, but this is gonna be tight. And you might see positive polling data. Don't believe these polls. They're generally, polling is getting more difficult to do year after year. It used to be when everybody had like one phone in their house, it was a relatively easy thing to do and to be accurate. I get people calling me. I have a 281 area code on my phone. I live in Arizona. It's just really complicated now. And just remember that every vote counts. And the best way to get somebody to actually vote is what you are doing today, or what you've been doing in the last couple of weeks, which is knocking on doors and this personal contact, whether it's in person on the, at the person's door or over the phone. That is the best way to get them to encourage people to vote. And if you watch the election in 2017, in off years, certain states like New Jersey and Virginia have elections. In the Virginia House of Delegates, control of the House of Delegates in Virginia came down to one race, and in that race, one vote. Wow. It actually didn't come down to a vote because it came out tied, and they ultimately flipped a coin. And that coin flip decided that the Republican was going to win that seat, and that gave the Republicans the majority in the House of Delegates in Virginia. One vote. So every vote counts. All the way up to the second those polls close, we've got to have people on the ground knocking on doors and making phone calls to make sure our voters show up. Because when our voters show up, when a lot of people vote, this is universal across the country. When a lot of people vote, Democrats win. Yes. When there's low voter turnout, Republicans win. So it's very encouraging right now. Very encouraging, but don't let that fool you, because people are starting to vote early more often, and it might look like we're going to have massive turnout, and it might just be kind of okay. So please continue to work hard. If you do that, I guarantee you Lizzie will win. Because it really matters. We've got 36,000 people that get shot and killed in our country every year. Another 110,000, like Gabby, shot and injured. It makes our country stand out in the worst of ways. It costs us billions of dollars every single year. The answer is not what the National Rifle Association is proposing, which is more guns in more places. This comes from a gun owner. I've been a gun owner my entire life. But the solution to this issue is not everybody carrying a firearm. If that happens, we will have more people that will get shot and killed. So Gabby's been working on this tirelessly for the last 5 years. She's not one to give up. Sometimes we'll have little setbacks, in certain places, and she just reminds me to deny the acceptance of failure. But she has a few words for all of you. Gabby Giffords.
These are scary times. Racism, sexism, lies, violence. It's time to stand up for what's right. It's time for courage. We must stop gun violence. Protect our children, our future. Let them lead the way. Make our country a safer place, a better place. Do you have the courage to fight? Stand with me. Vote, vote, vote. On Election Day, your voice matters. Please join your voice with mine. Thank you very much.